Hey, David, will you check to see if it's on? You check your YouTube to see if it's playing. I'm trying to reconnect. Let's see how that goes. All right, we're live again. Let's see if this. Will you check yours? See how I.
Nice.
We're good. Okay. All right, the signal should get better as a. Okay, thanks. Pass me up when people call me.
Are we still on you? All the support. Jump around for his porn.
You know the funny part? The picture quality of that?
What do you need TV for?
Yeah, one of the basement went out. And then we hung the other one, we hung the new one, and it had a crack on the screen.
Stop.
So we had to go get another one. Yeah.
Who'd you do it with, Merritt?
Costco. Yeah, very good. Yeah. Volleyball.
Just go Gina.
Not.
So do you think I run over now? I should run over a moment and just text Brett and make sure that it's 16 minutes.
Yeah.
16 minutes so I don't have to like run over there like a big
Yeah.
nap like I always do.
Yeah. Okay.
So do we think Jersey should start? Jersey should start?
Yeah, I don't know. Who played the last game? Silver? All right, I'm gonna.
I'll send it. I got it.
Okay. I'm gonna try to go onto the Wi-Fi. All right, we're back. Keep me posted on internet quality. I just went onto the system's Wi-Fi, so hopefully that improves the quality. If it doesn't, for some reason, let me know, and I'll turn the Wi-Fi back off. We'll go on the cell signal, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that's improved. Did you post it on that? Good. She's on a plane right now. She'll be back any minute. She gets in at 4. Yeah, I mean, that's not 2 hours earlier, but. Okay. All right. Thanks, Greg. All right. We are about to get started here. Los Angeles Junior Kings coming off a great week in Detroit where they went 5-2. Beat the number 3, 5, 7, 14, and 30th ranked teams in the country. Went 5-2. They lost to the team ranked 7th and 10th in Ontario. Solid weekend. So that bumped their rankings up to number 7. They're going to square off against the Anaheim Junior Ducks. Come in ranked 10th with a record of 6-6. 3 of those losses are to the Junior Kings. Kings have taken 3 out of 4 to start the year against their adversaries on the freeway face-off. This is the second Kaha game of the season. This is a league game. So we're going 16-minute periods, and should be a good one. Kings handled the Ducks 2 weeks ago. Ducks scored on their first shift, and then it was all Kings after that. Big crowd on hand. The 05s did battle here just a few minutes before this game, where the Kings faced the Ducks as well. Junior Kings came out victorious in that one. They were a 6-2 winner.
04s are playing on the Olympic rink right behind us.
There we go. 04s are playing on the Olympic rink. Big win for the 05s, as they had lost 4 in a row to the Ducks to start the season. All right, here we go. 16-minute periods. Chiavetti, Caffey, Frank, they're out there with Pittner and Stice. Turnover at the blue line. Aiden Yee comes in. He tries to swing it over. Good stick save there by Bearsy, and the Kings come away. It's going to be offsides. Quick start. Quick line change here on the back end as Murray and Quentin Bourne get their first ice time. Chiavetti for the draw. He's going to go against Trevor Connolly. Good matchup here in the circle. Both kids were on the Brick team together. That one's controlled by the Ducks. McGarren sends that up to Christensen, the former Junior King. But Quentin Bourne's there to touch it up, and that's going to be icing. Kings are going to make a change. They're going to bring on Park, Earhart, and Fortune. D pair stays the same. Good music here, being played by DJ Arctic, who pirates the Toyota Sports Center's radio channel and plays his own stuff. It's pretty awesome. Fortune goes in for the forecheck. Can't quite come away with the puck. Ducks regroup there. That's going to be a turnover. Quentin Bourne's going to hammer that. Tip by Duke Earhart. Puck goes wide. One thing that was apparent in the last time these two teams played each other is the Ducks had a really hard time coming out of the zone because the Kings' forecheck was so effective. It's also what was the recipe for success against teams in Detroit. So we'll see if the Kings are able to do that. Christensen on his backhand tries to move it up. Can't. Park's going to control, but that just slips out of the zone. Kings make a change. Morris jumps on. Pass goes from Murray up to Bourne. Bourne's going to gain the red line. He's going to get it deep. Morris is going to go in and he's going to let Bourne continue to follow it. He stays in front. Tries to get open. He's got a late man here. Weber in the slot. Just can't quite get that shot off, just a little late. Weber brings a couple men to him. He fights for control down low. Weber takes a look at the point, tries to send it up to Hunter Toms, but Connolly takes it and comes away. Connolly moves it up to Memphis Day. Memphis Day gains the line. Shot on net, sticked away easily by Justin Bears. Stefanik is pinned to the boards by a couple of D-men over there. Kings do a good job of staying in position. They're ready to break out. There goes Hoffman, who just jumped on. He's going to chip it. He's got a 2-on-1 potentially if he can get around that man. Here goes Morris, one man to beat. He tries a little dipsy doodle, but the D-man didn't let that happen. Aiden Yee drives wide. Hunter Toms pushes him out wide. Puck's thrown in the middle. Almost a fortuitous bounce for the Ducks as that puck just went off a skate, but good save. Puck's thrown up the boards. Morris, he controls. High lob. Nice, smart play there as he's going to go for a change, and that allows the unit that started the game to come on. Colin Frank, he's going to forecheck. He's joined by Caffey and Chiavetti. Caffey comes away with it. He's got it. He's got Chiavetti open down low. Puck comes to him. There it is. Top corner. What a play. Look at that. That all starts with a good dump and change. Fresh troops come on. Energetic. Cause a turnover. Chiavetti stays high. Puck goes from Caffey to Chiavetti, who puts it in the top corner. where mama hides the peanut butter. 1-0 Kings, 13:22 to go into the first period. Good team effort there. That all starts with just good line change, excellent forecheck, and Kings have picked up where they left off from a couple weeks ago. Chiavetti on the draw, Ducks control, Connolly comes away with it. Good job by Torrey Pittner to force him wide. Puck goes back to Beto. Beto unable to jam it in, and play is halted with 13:12 to go. Parkline was eager to get out there, but Brett said, let's give the guys who just scored a little bit more ice time. Chiavetti to face off against Connolly. Puck is held very long time by the ref. Chiavetti controls, sends it back to his D-man, Hunter Toms. Colin Frank, he's got a potential 3-on-1 developing. Sends it over to Kathy, but just inside his skates. Couldn't quite get it. Double teamed at the boards. Ducks come away. Hunter Toms takes a look. He's got a man on him, but he plays it easily over to CJ Stice. Just a little bit out of his reach. That's okay. Colin Frank gets it, pushes it over to Chiavetti. Goes over to Logan Mazzella, who's going to try and get it deep and go get it himself, but he's ridden off the puck. CJ Stice keeps it down low. Hunter Toms ties up his man in the corner. And Colin Frank comes away. He's got the end of his shift. He's got 2 men to beat, and he tries a little inside-out play. Essentially just gets it deep as Earhart and Park have now jumped on. Puck sent up the wing. Drake Murray's there. He's just going to get it deep. Nice tip by Colin Frank as he heads off. Duke Earhart on the forecheck. Aiden Park goes and replaces him. Puck's held in momentarily by Kings, but eventually it comes back. Christensen is tied up by Pat Fortune. He's unable to do anything there. Aiden Park, he's got 2 men on him. And they score! Just like that. The Kings, what a start. Wow. Ducks might want to call timeout here. 2-0 early, all Kings. The pressure, the intensity, it all belongs to the guys in yellow and, or I should say gold and purple. Fortunate Park and Earhart, they're going to stay on, but we got a false draw, so we're going to do it again. I don't know if anybody's getting tossed more as ref just didn't like the way that started. Ducks control, looking to try to get a little bit of momentum as Kings have jumped on them early. You can see the Kings have really carried through the pace of play, the energy level, and the style that was so successful in Detroit. They've kept it going. Wow, the linesman really giving these guys a lecture in the circle, but they're head-to-head. They look good. It's Aiden Yee versus Aiden Park. And this is unbelievable, actually. It's just a face-off, boys. Regardless, Park wins that clean. Sends it to Murray, who sends it to Bourne. Bourne turns it over. Aiden Yee jumps on it. He's got Stefanik cutting with him. Sends it to him. And I thought that was saved at first. But unfortunately, Justin Bears couldn't quite come up with it. Great pass by Aiden Yee to Stefanik, who deposits it in the back of the net. Quentin Bourne probably wishes he had that one back as he had time and space to move it, but unfortunately sent it up the middle, and Ducks were there to jump on it. Exactly what the Ducks needed. Get a little bit of control as the Kings had a lot of momentum and energy. Regardless, it's 11:31 to go here in the first. Kings up 2-1. Kings bring on Morris Weber Hoffman. They're going to face off against Connolly, Beto, and Kedzo. Hunter Toms and Kenny McElwain back on D. Puck sent up the middle. Morris puts a little pressure. Nice block! And there he goes. He's off to the races. He's bodied off the puck there by Mazzella, but they're going to call a penalty. Great job by Morris there. to absolutely hustle and force Menzel into a penalty. And Kings are going to go on a power play. All starts with a courageous shot block, good effort, excellent job of skating. And Kings have a chance here to try and regain their 2-goal lead. Menzel knew he was going to lose that foot race, and if he did, Super Deker World Champion was going to be alone. 11:10 to go. Park, Fortune, Earhart. Chiavetti's now moved to the point for the power play. He's one of the goal scorers in this one. Bourne's going to man the other point. Puck's going to go to Park, who's bumped off the puck. Nothing doing there. And Ducks are able to clear, but that goes off the linesman, and eventually it's sent deep.
No, Tyler.
Chiavetti back on Christensen, who does a nice job of skating and killing time. Kings are able to control, and here they go. Aiden Park. He gains center, high slot, throws against the grain on Rudy the Russian. Puck sent deep. They had a late changing Logan Mazzella, who might have been off to the races, but good awareness there by the Kings to get back. Duke Earhart along the wall. Sends it over Pat Fortune. Oh, he had Chiavetti, but Chiavetti just lost an edge, or he was going to have a cup of coffee with the goalie and tell him all the things he wanted to do with him. Quentin Bourne and his skates. He's going to send it back over to Aiden Park. Aiden Park in the high slot. He loses it. Logan Mazzella almost on a break there. Power play's a little scrambly. Looks like a bunch of eyes are lighting up, looking to shoot. Looks like the Kings players should probably be looking to pass a little bit more. Either way, adrenaline's flowing. It's Kings Ducks freeway face-off series, as the NHL clubs call it. 48 seconds to go on the power play. Colin Frank's on. He's with Hunter Toms. Oh, Connolly gets thrown from the circle, slams the stick. He doesn't like it. And Kings control down low. Caffey comes away with it. He loses the puck though. And good job by Kenny McElwain to keep the puck in the zone. 35 seconds still to go on the power play. Caffey, he and Hunter Toms battle against 3 Orange Ducks. Colin Frank comes in to help. He comes away with it. Got a couple men high, a couple of his D-men high, unable to get it to them though. Hunter Toms, he's going to send it to his D. And Kenny McElwain's going to walk the line. He sends it back to a soft area. Hunter Toms is there. He's going to control. 10 seconds left on the power play. Caffey, he's pressured by Aiden Yee. Puck goes back to Colin Frank. 5 seconds left. Puck's thrown along the wall. Kings can't quite get a good scoring chance out of this. They're along the perimeter too much. Good penalty killing by the Ducks. And the penalized player is out of the box. Caffey comes away with it, just unable to get a backhand on net. But there goes, it looks like Menzel. Good job of skating right out of the box and right in to help his teammates. Caffey from his knees tries to move it. Menzel comes away with it. Shot attempt there, that's blocked. Justin Bears has a little bit of a hard time handling it. Puck's thrown in the middle, and he's going to be there to cover it. And there's the stoppage they were looking for. Kings probably like to have done a little bit more of that power play. Didn't quite get as many opportunities as they like. Either way, 8:38 to go here in the first period. Weber, Morris, Hoffman come on. They're joined by Tori Pittner and looks like CJ Stice. Puck's tied up. Stefan unable to get a shot. Morris is going to try to chip that out. Held in nicely there by Holland. But now the puck's out with a second effort. Ollie Clark goes to retrieve. He's pressured by Hoffman. Puck's thrown at the wall. Ducks have a hard time getting that. CJ Stice, he keeps it deep. There goes Hoffman. Puck's, just jumps over the stick of CJ Stice. Tori Pittner's there to clean it up. He's going to move it. Not quite far enough out as Christensen comes in. He tries to control down low. Good bounce there by the Ducks as they did not mean to throw it to the point by banking it off the side of the goal net, but that's what happened, and they got a good little chance out of it. But Justin Bear's there to clean it up, today's starting goalie. He's going to do battle, I believe, with Rudy the Russian. Beto, Yi, and looks like Christensen on. They're going to battle at Park, Earhart, and Fortune. Fortune comes away with it. He's going to area pass it to Duke Earhart. They got a potential 2-on-1 developing. Aiden Park drives the net. Shot pass off the goalie's pads. And unable to cash in there for a rebound was Park. Is it just a good job by Rudy the Russian to send it to the corner. Beto tries to come away with it, but Drake Murray is going to have none of that. Battle on low. And Quentin Bourne. He's going to skate away with it. He turns it over. And it just comes out, and Fortune a little behind Earhart, but they're still abreast at New. There it is, 2-on-0. Park slides it over to, oh my goodness, what a chance. Park moved it over to Earhart, who couldn't quite cash in, as they were 2-on-0. Puck sent to the point. Quentin Bourne gets a little cut up in his skates. Nice low shot, just misses wide. And the Ducks are gonna have time to clear. Beto's gonna get center, he's gonna get it deep, and he's gonna go off for a change. Wholesale line changes for the Ducks. Kings are going to see if they can catch them. Nice hard pass by Bourne to his deep partner, Drake Murray. Drake Murray gains center, but turns it over to the Ducks as the Kings were changing. Ducks try to catch Kings on the change as they try to go from McGarren to Connolly, but that was out of his reach and on the wrong side of the red line, and we're going to have a face-off deep inside the Ducks zone. 6:43 to go, 2-1. Chiavetti, Kathy, and Frank. They're joined by Toms and Kenny McElwain. Puck's controlled by the Ducks. Connolly does a good job of tying Chiavetti up and then winning it back. But good forecheck by Caffey. He causes a turnover. Chiavetti gets it, sends it back down to Caffey. Chiavetti's gonna come away with it. He's looking at potentially Frank in the high slot. He vacates it briefly. Chiavetti, good stick handling, moves it over to Hunter Toms. Hunter Toms, nice shot on net. That puck's knocked down, doesn't quite get through. Frank comes away with it. He's knocked down by Connolly. They got a little bit of history, those two. And Memphis Day, he's going to move the puck, gain center. Stefanik, he controls at the blue line. He loses it. That should have been offsides had Stefanik touched it, but that ref's a little behind there. Frank, he chips it, good bounce. Oh, almost bounces off the linesman and right to the stick of Frank, who would have moved it over to Caffey for a breakaway, basically. Puck sent over, Stefanik controls, sends it up to Tyler Kedzo, former California Wave. Frank on the back check, gives it back. Ollie Clark gains blue. He's surrounded by gold jerseys. Christensen, former Junior King, just sends it on net. And the Junior Kings come away with it. Weber has made a change there for Chiavetti. Morris and Hoffman jump on as Weber gets it deep. Good job by Weber. He's got Morris backdoor, unable to quite get it as he's tied up by a couple of Ducks players. He's got Connolly at the end of his shift. Puck sent up to Christensen, who should also be tired and going for a change, but he's going to stay on a long one. There goes Connolly. Good forecheck there, back check by Hoffman as he used that speed that everybody knows and loves to try to pressure Hoffman. Torrey Pittner moves it up. Unable to control. There goes Morris. He tries to dance around a couple of Ducks players, but the Ducks come away with it. Puck's held momentarily. 2-on-1 as Park jumps on. There goes Morris. And offsides. Wow, end-to-end action. Lots of fast and furious play going back and forth. This game's quick. 4:49 to go here in the first. 2-1 Kings. Kings need to string together a couple more good shifts. Get their mojo back after giving up a goal they'd probably like to have back. Drake Murray sends it up to Pat Fortune, and that's going to be good job of holding it, but so it wasn't offsides, but unfortunately loses the puck. And wow, no call there as Ducks player just absolutely took a run at Quentin Bourne. Nothing doing there. Pat Fortune causes a turnover there, and he's boarded. There's the call that probably should have come about 40 seconds before that. That one's going to be on Beto, former Brick player as well, who's headed to the box. He commutes all the way from Colorado. And Kings are going on the power play. It's their second one of the game. .423 to go. Frank, Caffey, Hunter Tom's on. They're joined by McElwain and Drake Murray. Wow, this linesman really likes to make sure that the sticks are in the absolute proper spot. Ducks come away with the draw. They've been a little better in the circle to start the game. Cabinets is asking for a call there, but it seemed pretty harmless to me. But you never know. You get in a ref's ear, and they tend to try and even things out. So I wouldn't be surprised the Ducks get an easy one later. Puck squirts away from Aiden Yee over to Drake Murray. Puck sent back. Nice pass by Kenny McElwain to start the rush. Puck's in Caffey's skates. He's unable to control, but he gets it now. That puck bounces off a Ducks player. Oh, right on the stick of Frank, who his shot unfortunately gets blocked. Almost a good set of circumstances there for the Kings. And there's the call. Drake Murray, I'm sorry, that believes Colin Frank, whose stick was on the ice, and he's going to get a tripping minor for that. Not sure how significant that call was, but the stick was there. Player either stepped on it or tripped over it. Either way, we're going to play a little 4-on-4 for the next minute 15. 3:37 to go here in the first. Weber and Chiavetti out. They're joined by Stice and Pittner. Ducks player having a equipment malfunction. He's okay now. Stefanik and Christensen, they tend to do a lot of battle in the circle, but this one's a clean one. Menzel, he's going to gain center, sends it up to Christensen. Christensen loves the chip and chase. Stefanik driving just misses him. Kings going to want to clean that up. Stefanik was wide open right there, and he's a finisher. Luckily, the puck didn't come to him. CJ Stice is going to come away with it. 4-on-4 play. That puck's off the stick, and there goes Weber. He's got one man to beat. That's Ollie Clark. And good job by Ollie Clark playing the body. Weber controls, though. Sent to CJ Stice. He sends it over to Pittner. Had a big goal against Milwaukee. That shot's blocked by Stefanik. Weber pushed down behind the net by Menzel. He's probably one of the stronger defensemen for the Ducks. Puck sent on net by Stefanik. And puck was controlled easily by Bears. Torrey Pittner brought up the wedge to try to get that one out, but he probably wanted a 7-iron. Caffey and Hoffman come on to play a little 4-on-4 for the next 22 seconds. There with Murray and Bourne. They'll do battle with Connolly and Kedzo. Holland and looks like Yee here. Interesting. They got 3 forwards. You don't see that too often. Oh, wow. Murray shot that puck in the stick of the defending player, went just as far. Here goes Aiden Yee. He's got good edge work and good hands, but he can't get around 3 Kings players. Hoffman goes to forecheck. He's got Connolly. Connolly's like a one-man breakout here. And wow, that's so weird that didn't work. He gets his hands up high out of frustration, and he tries to trip. That is a trip 100 times out of 100 times. He lost the puck out of frustration, trips a player, and the ref lets that go. Unbelievable. If he doesn't do the one-man breakout, he probably isn't frustrated to begin with, but Ducks dodge a bullet there. Puck shot on net, and there's a cover as Justin Bears shuts the door. Wow, Ducks got lucky there. That was absolutely a penalty, and it went uncalled. Problem was the ref was in the far corner, not there to see it, and Connolly survives a 2-minute minor. 16 seconds left on the kill for the Junior Kings. 150 to go, 152 to go in the first period. Aiden Park on. Kenny McElwain, Duke Earhart. and Hunter Toms. Ducks control, D to D, Holland. Nowhere to go, sends it down low. Wrap around, nothing doing. And Duke Earhart comes away as Kings are even. Oliver Morris jumps on. Hunter Toms loses it to Aiden Yee. Aiden Yee looks for a 2-on-1 down low. Puck unable to be controlled by Tyler Kedzo as he was cutting in, and that's probably an easy goal if he's able to get it. Morris sends it out, smart play, just gets it out of the zone. Menzel gets tied up with the linesman who puts her hand up as if the player should have avoided her. She has to avoid the player. We got a long history with her as we go back to Mites and have seen her referee a lot of games. And that puck sent out of play by the Ducks players. That's going to be a puck inside the Duck zone. That linesman still putting her hands up and wondering, why did he hit me? That's not nice. He should have skated around. Unfortunately, our linesmen need to be a little more agile than that. She wasn't. 55.5 to go here in the first. 2-1 Kings. Chiavetti, Fortune, and Frank on. A little bit of line juggling here after killing the penalty and playing 4-on-4. So I'm sure the Kings will get everything rejiggered at the end of the first intermission. Puck dumped in by Christensen, sent back. Chiavetti tries to come away with it, does. Sent away to Fortune. Fortune gets hit, just unable to get it out. Memphis Day sends it back. He's in a foot race with Pittner. Pittner's got the long reach, and he wins that battle. CJ Stice with 24 to go sends it up to Colin Frank. Frank leaves it for Fortune. Fortune tries to send it over to Chiavetti, unable to get it. Puck's popped out of the zone. One last chance here as Mazzella makes a line rush. He's pushed to the outside by Bourne. Good D there. And the puck goes in the corner. Memphis Day in the waning seconds of the first period. Puck's on a short angle. Bearsy, he controls it. A little bit of a scrum in front, nothing doing. And there's 3.9. Uh-oh, and they got him for that. All right. Absolutely a stupid and selfish penalty right there as Mazzella decided to get involved in some curriculars he probably didn't need. And the real question now is he going to get a 2 and a 10 or just a 2? He definitely gets the rough. And will he get an unsportsmanlike to go with it? There's a lot of talk here from Eugene Cabinet and Sullivan, the other assistant coach. And we'll see what happens. Kings are going to have a power play. Draw's going to come outside. 3.9. This was all but academic here in the first. But the Kings will carry over a minute and 56 seconds into the second. Looks like just a 2. Park on. And this is just going to be a probably just tie up the man, let the first period expire. There it is. Tie it up. Puck sent back. And Quentin Bourne sends it out. That's the end of 16 minutes. Junior Kings up 2-1. They'll carry over. It says 157, but it's right around there, I guess. There's a tenth of a second on there, but that's not accounted for, but that's okay for all the math majors who give a crap. Good crowd on hand today. Very exciting on Sundays when the two teams square off at the Toyota Sports Center. In other news, my fantasy team sucks, so that's awesome. Had to donate a bunch of money to people I can't stand.
Keeps you entertained though, keeps you busy.
Yeah. Kings are off next weekend. First time in a little while. While the Ducks are going to go to the CCM World Invite in Chicago.
Who are they playing? Do you know that?
I do. They play a few not so good teams to begin the tournament, and then it'll get good. There's a handful of good teams there. They're round robin play, unfortunately, for the Ducks in their ranking. They're going to begin with a few teams who aren't great, like Harshield, and a couple other teams I can't remember. Once again, I'm solo today. I'll be play-by-play, color, statistician, cameraman, and producer. We've canceled all interviews as we just don't have anyone down there to do any. It's a pretty low-budget operation here.
Jack of all trades, though. You are. How many viewers do you have today?
There's 14 and 15 watching back and forth. So hello to everybody watching around the world. It is the World Wide Web, so I use that in a loosey-goosey definition. All right, Aiden Park, power play. He shoves aside Connolly, and Kings are looking to set up and try to add an insurance marker to their lead. Pat Fortune, he sends down to Duke Earhart. Earhart moves over to Colin Frank, who just misses wide. A little bit of an adjustment here, as Quentin Bourne is off for Colin Frank. The rest of the top unit stays the same in terms of the power play. Earhart, he controls, moves it to Fortune. Chiavetti, he's pressured, but he moves it quickly before Connolly's able to do anything. Aiden Park, nice and calm, nice and steady, moves along the half wall, sends it over to Chiavetti. Chiavetti, nice little fake, he gets into the skates, he hangs on, no problem. Stefanik pursues. Kings are staying a little bit to the outside. They got to look for that cross-ice pass at some point to start getting the goalie to move side to side and the defenders move to side to side. Aiden Park's getting another chance. He's on the half wall. Nice little pass to Chiavetti. Chiavetti back to Park. Park, he's going to play catch with Chiavetti, but now he sounds it down low to Earhart. Still 45 seconds to go, and there's going to be a 5-on-3. Kings would be wise to get it to the Ducks player, maximize their 5-on-3 time. There goes the goalie, and there's the call. So that's going to be a trip, and top unit asking to stay on, but BB's making a change. 38 seconds of 5-on-3, and then the Kings will enjoy a little time after that. 14:40 to go here in the second. Big moment in the game here. Weber, Frank, Caffey, Murray, Bourne. Against 3 orange jerseys. Kings control. Weber. He's going to send it to the point. Drake Murray. He's going to walk the line. Sends it over to Quentin Bourne. Quentin Bourne moves it back to Murray. Oops, sorry about that. I got a little toxic on the camera work. Frank moves it to Murray. Big shot. Hits his own player, unfortunately. Kings keep it in. There goes Frank. Slides it over to Caffey. Caffey shoots. Low shot, no rebound. Cleaned up by Rudy the Russian. Kings are looking probably for a little bit more of that. Only 12 seconds of 5-on-3 time now. Not the prettiest of power plays here. Power play got really good in Detroit in the latter few games. They were pretty deadly so far today. A little bit too much perimeter play, a little bit too much passing along the walls and the wings. Got to get that side-to-side movement, backdoor passes. Weber, he wins that draw, and Caffey controls, sends it to Frank. Frank sends it to Bourne. Bourne sends it to Murray. Murray sends it back to Bourne. Bourne sends it back to Murray. Murray sends it back to Bourne. You guys follow all that? Murray back to Murray gets it. Nice low shot there. Puck's down in the corner. There's the one. Ducks get one player out. Murray didn't quite see him, but he's able to get it just in time. Frank controls along the boards. He's bodied down hard by Weber, who loses it. No call there. I'm okay with that. And the puck comes away by the Ducks. And they clear the zone. A minute left on this man advantage. Quentin Bourne controls, sends it to Drake Murray. He's going to get the red line. He makes a move around Mazzella. Shoots it hard. Rudy the Russian's there. Hard to score from there. You got without traffic in front or anything else. Puck's one down low by the Ducks. Morris, he's going to steal the puck and send it back to the point. Drake Murray walks the line, shoots, low tip. Good try there. Colin Frank, he's going to come away with it. And Weber chips it. 2-on-2 battle there. Good action. And Weber sends it back to the point. Quentin Bourne Sends it over to Colin Frank. Frank to Weber. Weber, chance, and he scores! Wow! Look at that. It just took hard work, effort, and hustle, and the Kings are able to finally get that in. That's going to go for an even strength goal as Weber finally chips that in. Good job. There was a 2-on-1 down low. Goalie was unsure how to play it, and Weber just stuck to it and comes away with a big goal. Even strength tally with 13:04 to go, and the Kings regain their 2-goal lead. Kings send BB. BB's group sends Park, Earhart, and Fortune back on. Park sends it to Fortune, gets around one defender, almost trips, but Holland's there. But Fortune recovers, sends it back to Park, stop, start, sends it back to Earhart, just a little out of, to Fortune, just a little out of his reach. Puck's one down low, and the Ducks come away. Connolly, 2 men to beat. He's got CJ Pittner. Stefanik jumps in. Puck's sent in the middle, and wow. No one picked up the late man, and there's Christensen to regain the 1-goal deficit. No one had a head on a swivel there. Good job by Connolly to drive wide and just simply throw it right up the middle. No one picked up Christensen, who jumped in high slot, and that's probably going to be one of the easiest goals he scores all year. Bearsy didn't have any kind of a chance there. Kings are need to talk about that one. All right, 3-2, 12:29 to go. Christensen, the goal scorer, he gets it deep, and he's pressured by Hunter Toms. Weber goes in to help. Christensen on his knees, sends it over to Morris. Morris, he's blocks the puck down, but it squirts through, gets down low. Christensen pins his man against the board. Connolly's got it. He's joined by Weber over there, the center. And it's a good little 2-on-1 battle down low. It's a good tilt here. Connolly, he comes away with it. He's tries to send it down low. Hunter Toms. Puck's played low. Watch Connolly shooting down low. That's sorted out by the Kings. Good job there, having their head on a swivel to see that exact play doesn't work. But looks like we're gonna go for icing here. All in all, nothing doing there. Good defense. There's gonna be pushback by both teams. It's important just to limit the opportunities. Keep them on the outside and tie up sticks when they do have chances. Chiavetti on with his usual line mates, Frank and Caffey. Murray and Bourne back. Chiavetti does a good job winning that circle, winning that draw, sends it to Murray. Murray pounds it just out of the reach of Caffey, and this is going to go for an ice. Oh, I guess it was waved off just in the last second. Good job by Caffey to pressure through. Frank comes away with it. He's hooked. No call. Wow. And that allows the Ducks to come away with it as Logan Mazzella, who's got some speed, he sends it on an awful pass to the corner, whereas he had a man breaking, but a little too much sauce there. Caffey comes away, and it's 3-on-3 hockey. Looks like a end of an NHL game in overtime. Quentin Bourne jumps in, and Chiavetti covers for him at the point. Caffey comes away with a high slot, sends it over, unable to get it, back to him. Puck's down low. Quentin Bourne's still a little low. He needs to get back to his spot. Sent him a little too much time as a defenseman on the forecheck. 10:54 to go. 3-2 Kings. Good one here today. TJ Arctic rocking the tunes. Gotta love the atmosphere here at the Toyota Sports Center. Ducks control the draw as the Park Fortune Earhart line is on. Torrey Pittner controls, sends it over to his D partner, CJ Stice. CJ Stice moves it up to Park. Park gains the red line. He's gonna send it in. And there goes Pat Fortune to go forecheck. He's gonna pressure Holland. Holland, nice stop and start. Pressured by Duke Earhart, who can't quite come away with it. Kedzo just simply throws it to CJ Stice. CJ Stice walks the line. That doesn't quite get through as it's blocked down by Holland. Good job there. Torrey Pittner. Aiden Park jumps in, shot. Rudy the Russian covers. 10:16 to go here in the second. Park, Fortune, Earhart are going to stay on. Murray and Bourne on D. This linesman really waits as long as he possibly can to drop the puck. Earhart, he's joined by Fortune in a scrum down low, but Aiden Yee, the centerman, does a good job of coming away with it. And it looks like the Ducks are going to go on a power play as soon as the Kings touch it. Not quite sure what the infraction was for. I'm guessing either Earhart or Fortune, as they were in the area. And we got a cross check. And it looks like Pat Fortune is going to go to the box. Well, this is an opportunity you don't want to give to the Ducks in a 3-2 game. Their power play has been pretty good in the 4 games so far. Chiavetti and Frank going to come out and kill this. Murray and Bourne. Puck at center ice with 9:52 to go. Connolly's going to drop back and play the point. They get Tyler Kedzo on with Aiden Yee, Stefanik, and it looks like Menzel. Connolly's going to control. Let's see if he tries his one-man breakout play again. He's got Chiavetti staring him down. He's going to try and angle him. Puck's left for Aiden Yee. And here goes the flying V that we have not seen since the Mighty Ducks movie. Oh my God, that was amazing. It didn't work, but the idea that they tried the flying V was unbelievable. Quinton Bourne, he's gonna win a race. Can he cut in? 1-on-5, backhand chance. Rudy the Russian closes the door though. And I guess the Ducks don't want to do the flying V this time. Unbelievable. I didn't think I'd see that today, folks. But that was unbelievable. For Mighty Ducks fans, to see the junior Ducks try the flying V is really something special. Oh, and even more special in person. All right, center ice play controlled by Tyler Chiavetti, who tries to hop around Aiden Yee unsuccessfully. Connolly, he's going to gain the blue line and look to set up with 55 seconds left on the power play. And that puck's going to squirt out of the zone off a Kings defender's skate. Menzel, who's got no momentum, they're just going to get it deep. Kings are going to have plenty of time to control this and get it out. Drake Murray's going to send it up. Good timing on the Ducks part, though, as they change players and comes off the bench and right to him. And Drake Murray tries to pin his man against the boards. He's able to slide it just out of the zone as 25 seconds still remain on the Ducks power play. Connolly, nice move around Frank. Connolly, he's going to gain the blue, send it in. Didn't have much on that as Bears just gloves it away, or blockers it away, I should say. Webby gets it deep as the doors are open. Never like to see that as the players come up the ice. Menzel, he skates. Good skating there by Menzel. He can't quite get around Bourne. Penalized player Pat Fortune's out of the box. Good job by Bourne to separate the man from the puck. And you know what? That's awful. That's actually really, really awful. Quinton Bourne did a great job of putting his body in between him and the man, playing the puck, and the ref's going to call this. Bantams, that's not a call. Michigan, that's not a call. Canada, that's not a call. But California, they're going to make that a penalty. That's sad. That's really bad. Ducks are going to take it, though, as they're going to go right back on the power play. 7:45 to go. Quinton Bourne in the box. We're going to call that interference. Kenny McElwain tries to play it unsuccessful, but he's going to get a second chance. And he moves on his backhand. Aiden Park can't quite get it around the Ducks players. And Ducks come away, gain the blue line. Shot off the heel of Hunter Toms. Hunter Toms ties up Memphis Day. Big size advantage there, but Ducks get it. Shot in the slot. Excellent save by Bears as he's called to the test and answers the door. I have no idea what that means. Oh, loose rebound. Kenny McElwain cleans up the rebound. Good save by Bearsy there. Aiden Park, he's going to try and go 1-on-2. He tries to split the D. Good job by the Ducks players. Puck sent behind Duke Earhart, who was cutting in. Kings make a defensive change as CJ Stice and Torrey Pittner have now jumped on. Puck's down King zone. Aiden Park's going to win that battle. Tries to be tied up, but Aiden Park's strong and wins it. Shot on net on the Rudy Russian, and a shot, and there it is! Short-handed goal for the Junior Kings as they wrestle back their 2-goal lead. That all started with Aiden Park cutting inside. He had a man draped on him, threw it opposite against the grain. Rudy the Russian didn't quite see that coming. He kicked it away, but the puck was staying there. And I'm not quite sure who finished it. Wasn't sure if it was Duke Earhart or Aiden Park, but either way, they tapped it in, and it's 4-2 Kings, 6:38 to go. Big goal there, short-handed. Ducks had a couple power plays in a row. Momentum was starting to tilt in the Orange favor, but Team Gold was able to get a big one back. Connolly's driving wide away from the puck. Good job by CJ Stice to tie him up, as he's probably the most dangerous man on the ice. Puck sent down low. Ducks been playing that triangle down low since Mites very effectively as well. Aiden Yee tries to send it across. Puck sent to Stefanik. Stefanik's shot is saved by Bearsy with 25 seconds to go still here on the kill for the Kings, as Quentin Bourne's still in the box for the interference. .609. And Colin Frank gets tossed to the circle. Caffey's going to take the draw. And loses it. Holland sends it over to Stefanik. Stefanik moves it down. Aiden Yee does a nice little mohawk move, sends it over to Connolly. Connolly moves it back. Connolly demands the puck back. He's a goal scorer. Look out. Good stick there by Caffey as that forces the puck wide. And with 5 seconds left, Kings are going to survive this power play and actually gain a goal. Nice job by Frank as Holland was stopped. And Kings are making some changes as Bourne goes off and Hoffman comes on. Ducks, oh wow. Ducks, nice play up the middle. Kings got caught on that earlier and they almost got caught again. Didn't quite have the head on a swivel. Caffey drives wide. Caffey sends it low. Nice pad pass there. Hoffman didn't quite able to get a stick on it. Play goes right back the other way as Connolly tries to go end to end. Excellent play by Pittner as he just absolutely watched the body and stopped Connolly from trying to go around him. End-to-end action here. 5:04 to go here in the second. 5:04, 4-2 in favor of the Kings. All right. Chiavetti comes on. A little bit of line scrambling as he's joined by Morris and Hoffman. Chiavetti wins that one clean. Puck sent up. Oh, it's a breakout. Morris, he tries to catch up to Menzel. Good job of controlling the boards there. Excellent job there by the Kings to keep the puck in. And the Ducks are finally going to be able to get that out. Excellent. That was a set play by the Kings. They ran it really beautifully. And Ducks wanting a call there, but you know what? You can't call a penalty for a kid just being soft. Okay? Chiavetti is going to move it. Sends it up to Hoffman. Hoffman has a hard time controlling that pass, and the Ducks are going to get it out of the zone. Hoffman does battle along the wall. McGarren, he's stopped by Hoffman momentarily, but he's aided by Beto, who sends it over to Memphis Day. Chiavetti on him. Good back check by CJ Stice, who forces his man wide. And Memphis Day is going to have time to move the puck, and he does. Sent along the corner. We got a goalie slip, but there goes Hoffman. And there goes Pittner. Pittner can't quite get it on his backhand. Morris has time to move. He gets it out. And you got a player slips. Morris is going to get it, send it deep. Smart play allows a wholesale line change there. And the Ducks are going to go away. Kings scored on a similar play earlier. That happens. Here you go. Aiden Park jumps on, cuts against the grain. Loose shot. Earhart unable to cash in. Weber was lurking as well. Smart line change by that group. allowed fresh troops to get on, tired Ducks, and the Kings almost capitalized. Kenny McElwain goes back to retrieve. He's going to send it over to his usual partner, Hunter Toms. Puck's down low. Hunter Toms controls, sends it up the boards. Aiden Park unable to get it, but now you got a 2-on-1 developing. Aiden Park and Duke Earhart with 3 back-checking Ducks players, but a good stick by one of the Ducks players as Kings aren't able to get a chance. 3:05 still to go in the second. Ducks knock one of the Kings players down, and the puck slides under him. And it looks like, although the ref didn't have a hand up, is he gonna make a call? Nope, it looks like the ref says to the linesman, my bad, I thought it went out. It didn't, but either way, Kings are gonna have a face-off outside the zone, 3 of 2 to go, 4-2 lead. Fast game. Connolly is with Aiden Yee and Christensen. Christensen, one of the goal scorers today. That puck sent down low. Here goes Tyler Schiavetti. Tries a little toe drag, gets around one player, goes to the backhand. Rudy the Russian sniffs that out. Caffey gets a rebound. Schiavetti, he's boarded off the puck there by Ollie Clark. Good stop and start there. Puck's down low. Schiavetti, oh, good stick by Aiden Yee. Colin Frank, he comes away with it. Oh, wow. Kings almost had a 2-on-0 down low. Just a little out of their reach, though, unfortunately. Now they got a 2-on-1 down low. Puck sent to Caffey. Oh, my goodness. They are having all kinds of potential scoring opportunities. Connolly pushes Quentin Bourne hard against the puck. I'm sorry, against the wall, but there's going to be a hand pass called. And that puck's going to come all the way down, probably in the Kings zone here. I guess they're just going to keep it here. Still a little bit of line juggling as now Fortune, Hoffman, and Weber together. Stice and Pittner, usual D pair there. 2:12 to go. Good tilt here. Holland, NorCal former player who's moved to SoCal recently. He moves the puck. Weber, centering this line, goes to retrieve. Sends it to Stice. Can't quite get it as far as he'd like. And good play by Stefanik there to drive the net and try to slip one in, but Bearsy's there. Puck's moved up to Weber. Nice chip by Weber. Fortune, he's trying to beat Holland. Good effort there. He's gonna stop just short of the boards before he eats the impact sign, ironically. Good job by Hoffman. Gain body position, separate the man from the puck. Good job, allows the Kings to come on for a change. Morris is gonna jump up with Park and Earhart as Stefanik goes off sides. 1:19 to go, 4-2 Kings. Interesting here is the Ducks are going to put on Aiden Yee, Kedzo, and Day. They got Clark and Menzel. Good chance for the Kings to try to exploit not having Connolly or Stefanik, probably their two best players on the ice. Earhart, nice chip to himself. He's got players rushing up, but good stick at the last second by Menzel. Just avoids a potential odd man rush. Good passing there. Linesman unfortunately gets in the way, prevent it from getting deep. Aiden Park prevents it there, stops, starts. Goes in his skates, going to send it to his D. Hunter Toms walks the line, sends it back deep. And there go the Kings. Puck sent back down low. Aiden Park can't quite retrieve it. Kedzo moves it up to Aiden Yee. Aiden Yee's going to gain the blue line. Good stick handling there, but pretty soft shot. And the Kings prevent that scoring opportunity. Bears just simply puts a paw on that. And it's a 4-2 score still. 36.2 seconds left. Probably the final shift here of the second period as Coach Beebe and Gudger send out the Schiavetti, Frank, Caffey line with Murray and Bourne. They're going to square off against Christensen, Connolly, and it looks like Stefanik. So good matchup here. See if the Kings run another set play here. They do. And there, Frank wins that to Caffey. Caffey chips it off. Interfered a little bit by Vincent, but no call. Frank keeps it in momentarily. Good job by Bourne to hold the blue line. Caffey cuts across. Givetti comes away with a backhand, just misses high. Good opportunity there in tight. Oh, Givetti didn't quite see it. It was going behind the net. He goes for it now. And Caffey goes over to help. And look out here as Connolly is joined by Stefanik. And there's a forward back. Connolly goes around Frank, and the puck's sent over to Stefanik, who doesn't get good wood on it. Really good chance there in the waning seconds of the second period. All right. That ends the second period. 4-2 game. It's a good one here in the Freeway face-off. The Freeway Series? Is that what they call it? Highway Rivalry?
Yeah, Freeway Series.
Yeah, all those are good. Tom O'Brien has made an appearance today. Tom, say hi to the viewers watching back home. One of my favorite hockey people right here.
You're on YouTube Live.
Bobby Orr and Cal Hockey. He just, not only did he say what his screen name was, we have a picture to the face. He's got a stud 07 and 09 here, part of the Junior Kings organization.
This sponsorship can be brought to you by Floyd's Barberships.
It could be, if Tom reaches in his goddamn pocket.
Another famous Cal Hockey celebrity down talking to Tommy right
That's
now.
right. Couple of Toms squaring up right here. That's a serious rig.
I think it's for his private. Let's go Kings!
All right, 16 minutes left. 4 o'clock. My beautiful wife has just landed.
Welcome home, Kathy. Can't wait to hear about your Aspen adventures.
Nor can I. All right. Ducks are going to stay with Rudy the Russian. Kings stay with Bearsy.
Chris, hey Kathy. I'm wondering what the score of the 14 is.
All right, Givetti, Caffey, and Frank out. Murray and Bourne. They're going to battle with, it looks like the new top line for the Ducks. They've been using that a lot. Stefanik, Christensen, and Connolly. Ducks win that draw momentarily. Christensen tries to get it deep. He does. Murray goes to retrieve. Hounded hard there by Christensen. Nice forecheck there by that kid. Givetti moves around Connolly, sends it up to Bourne. Bourne slides it over to Frank, who sends it back just a little out of the reach. And Connolly's unable to do anything with it, so he plays it back to Murray. Murray, nice look there. Caffey gets a stick on it. Kings have a potential 3-on-2 developing. Low shot there, or a shot pass towards Frank. Either way, it doesn't connect. Kings continue to control, though. Frank tries to send that back to Murray, but Ducks get a stick on it. Stefanik goes around Bourne, gets a shot. Murray plays it away. Puck's out of the zone. That's not going to go far enough for icing. Oh, until the puck just rolled. And still no icing, waved off. Good job by Caffey, who continues a forecheck. Earhart and Park have jumped on. They're going to steal the puck. Park gets that down low as Caffey completes the change. Fortune comes on. Earhart starts a cycle with Park. Park, just a little shimmy shake in the corner, sends it up to his D-man. Soft shot from the point by CJ Stice, but it's good enough to get all the way through. Good job there. Earhart, surrounded by Ducks players. Memphis Day, he's stripped by the puck by Aiden Park. CJ sends it into, nice look there to send it into Earhart. Park sends it back down, pressured by Fortune. Puck's back in the corner. Earhart goes to forecheck. Holland surveys. He's going to reverse to his D-man. Ollie Clark, who's pressured and stripped by Pat Fortune. The stick is around the waist there. It almost looks like a hooking call. Puck's sent by Earhart to Park, who deposits that in the far corner. Nice goal by Aiden Park as he went against the grain. I actually think he was probably looking to pass it Duke Earhart, who was standing back in the back door, who probably would have tapped that in if it got to him. But I think it ended up sliding to the near post, or the far post, and bouncing in. Either way, that's a goal, and I believe Park will get credit for it. 5-2 Kings, 14:07 to go. That's a big 3-goal cushion now. Morris, Weber, and Hoffman on. And puck sent out of the zone. Kings should be able to control here. Hunter Toms, who moves to his usual partner, Kenny McElwain. McElwain sends it to Hoffman, who's unable to control. Weber gets it in. Morris gets a stick on it, but no further as the Ducks control. Nice stop and start there by McGarren. McGarren sends it up to his man. Big gap. And nice step up there by Kenny McElwain. Hunter Toms should get it out of the zone, and does. And the Kings come away. Puck's moved to Hoffman. Hoffman should get that deep, sends it over to Morris. Morris gets it on net, nice low shot. He's gonna go retrieve it himself. He's get it deep, and needs a little help down low. And the Ducks, good pressure here by the Kings. Hunter Toms holds the blue line. There goes Hoffman. Hoffman tries to make a move, but he's surrounded by Ducks players there. And that's gonna give Beto a chance to move it. That gives Weber a chance to steal. Weber moves it to Hoffman. Hoffman gains red, and not quite. They're gonna say he was about a foot short, and that's gonna be a icing. Very close call there. It almost looked like his carry through got him over the red line. But this ref is a very strict one. As we've seen all day, by the way, he drops the puck. He makes sure kids are absolutely lined up perfectly before he will let it go. That's this guy right there. So take a look at him. All right, Chiavetti, Frank, and Caffey back on, joined by Murray and Bourne. Ducks win that one, but quickly controlled back by the Kings. Puck sent along the boards. Good control by the Ducks to keep it in the zone. Menzel, he sends it out, but right to the Kings. Quentin Bourne surveys the situation, looks to move it over to his winger, but he fans on it, and Connolly gets it, and he goes down, and that's going to be an easy call. Aiden Yee, Mohawk move down low. He loves that thing, but he's stripped to the puck by Drake Murray. And Quentin Bourne's going on the box for the second time today.
I need to know that stuff. I just realized when he gets on the ice and 5 minutes.
Quentin Bourne in the box for 2 minutes. 12:38 to go. The Kings are going to be shorthanded, trying to preserve a 3-goal lead, and 5-2 here. Chiavetti and Frank, Murray and Kenny McElwain. Chiavetti wins that one. Murray sends it hard off the boards. Won't go far enough for icing. Colin Frank, look at that speed. Gets in front of McGarren, wins the battle. And he was draped by Ducks players. But the puck comes away to Chiavetti. Tries to make a move. And the outnumbered attack comes away. Mazzella, you don't see him on the power play too often. He's with Memphis Day and Tyler Kedzo. Puck sent down low. And unfortunately iced. Either way, though, it's okay. 32 seconds to go. 32 seconds expired on the power play. 1:28 still left. 12:05, 5-2 Kings. Ducks have controlled the advantage in terms of the head-to-head matchups for a long time, but since the state championship game, I believe the Kings have won 6 out of 7. 7 out of 8, something like that. Aiden Park chips it to himself. He's got one man to beat. It's a foot race, and good support by Earhart. Park comes away with it, shot over the net. Puck's back down low by Earhart. Wow, good shorthanded opportunity. They already got one on the shorthanded today. CJ Seiss gonna jump in, send it back down low. Aiden Park is bodied by Connolly, surrounded by 3 Ducks players, and make it 4 Ducks players. And there's some asking how your mom's doing conversations going on right there. Good penalty killing by Aiden Park as he's going to jump off, and Ethan Weber's going to replace him. Torrey Pittner's going to control Aiden Yee, tries to body and separate him from the puck. No luck there. Puck sent away to CJ Stice. He tries to slide it ahead. No luck. Puck sent away to Stefanik. Good save, and unfortunately, there's the goal. Puck was just sitting there. Kings couldn't quite tie up and block out, and Coach Beebe's not happy about it as the deficit is cut to 2. Pretty harmless looking play, and Stefanik gets a shot on net, and Aiden Yee sees a loose rebound and he deposits it. 11 to go here. Weber, Morris, Hoffman out there with Hunter Toms and Kenny McElwain. They're going to, Christensen goes forward, kind of cross-checks Weber a little bit. That puck looked kind of close to offsides, but I guess not. Christensen's going to play it in the corner. He's pursued by McElwain. Good job by Weber to support. Hoffman didn't see that puck, looks the wrong way, and unable to play. He gets that one slightly deeper, but no luck. And Kenny Mack, he's going to send that deep. Kings go on the forecheck. That's led by Hoffman. Hoffman almost comes away with that, but nice little move there by the Ducks player. Morris sends it back low. He's going to try to backhand it towards the net, but not quite as much on it as he liked. That puck stays in the net, in the zone. And that's a super quick shift for those guys as they go off. Weber continues to forecheck. And Colin Frank almost gets a turnover on Beto, but just inches away. And Bourne gets bodied, and there's the call there. That's just stupid. That's just stupid. Here you go, boys. Here you go. There's got to be something more doing there. Punches thrown. Let's see what the Weber. Let's see. Aiden Yee just threw punches on Weber. And, all that starts with an absolutely stupid boarding penalty. Totally unnecessary. A kid's vulnerable, and he just runs him. It's going to be very interesting to see what comes of this. I got to imagine the Kings are going to go on the power play. And I wouldn't be surprised if there's some ejections out of this. Let's see what ref calls here. There's a rule now in Caja. Any movement to the head in terms of a punch or a face wash of any of that, usually it accompanies a automatic game. But we'll see what they call. Ref's going to huddle up and talk to the coaches and the linesmen about it. I believe Weber will be in the box as well as he squared off with Aiden Yee. A couple of Ducks penalized players, it looks like, who are going to be sitting there. All right, ref's going to explain it. We'll see if they get it on the boards. 10:01 to go. A bunch of shenanigans, all starting with a boarding call. Ducks have been trying to be way more physical in this game. They've gotten away with a couple, and they've been called for a few others. But it appears that they're targeting Quentin Bourne as he's been hit a few times. Ref still trying to explain to the scorekeeper what the infractions are.
We better get a power play out of this. That's all
I believe they will. There's a couple of Ducks players still in the box, only one Kings player. Doors are still open. Be interesting to see if anybody joins any of those players or anybody asked to leave. Gotta love the rivalry. Good hockey here. Oliver Morris hands Weber a water bottle. the Kings have full complement of players out on the ice right now, anticipating a power play, I believe. Ducks, they're all sitting on the bench, waiting to hear what the infractions are.
This is like bad boys. What's he gonna do? Oh, do it, David, do it. All right, air supply. I'm all out of life.
All right.
Air supply.
This is a pretty long delay to explain what the calls are, so this should be interesting when it's eventually sorted out. There's a veteran scorekeeper in the box, so she's really good at working that scoreboard, so we should get the accurate calls when they're eventually sorted out. Looks like Weber's gone. Oh, no? And he's back? Okay. He had left the box momentarily. Perhaps it looked like he was getting tossed for maybe a punch as well, but he's going to continue to sit there. This is exciting. Hope everybody back home is enjoying this one. So just to regroup, we got 5:03 to go. I'm sorry, 5 to 3 with 10:01 to go. Kings huddling up. Ducks taking a squat. All right, here come the calls. Right now, there's 3 Ducks players in the box, and the Kings are asking. The linesman looks like is asking for one more to join the sin bin. And it looks like Oliver Morris is going to serve that penalty. Not too happy about that. So there's 3 orange jerseys, 2 gold in the various boxes. So I'm guessing the Kings are going to come away with a power play. Right now it's showing Louis Beto with a 2-minute minor. So after all that, it looks like we're going to have coincidentals probably on Yee and Weber. And Beto is going to be in the box. All right, time for some hockey again.
Can't wait to see the score sheet.
Well, I don't know how this sorted out because Kings are only showing 1 power play, a one-man advantage, and they only have 1 guy in the box, but yet the Ducks have 3 in the box. So anybody want to wager a guess at what's actually happening? Be my guest. But for the next 2 minutes, Kings are on the man advantage. And they send out Park, Earhart, Frank, Chiavetti, and Fortune. Puck's down low. Oops, sorry. There you go. Chiavetti controls. Sends it down. Park sends it to Earhart. Earhart looks to the middle where Frank is. Puck spun around. Park's going to win this race. And nice little sauce there to Chiavetti. Chiavetti sends it to Fortune. Fortune sends to Earhart. Fortune moves it back. Chiavetti slides it over to Park. Kings got to be looking for the cross-ice pass here. They're a little too much on the perimeter. And time's a ticking. Chiavetti. Nice job of opening up the lane there. Hangs onto the puck. He's going to circle around. Sends it back to Park. They're going to crisscross. And we're back to where we started. Park sends it to Chiavetti. Chiavetti sends it to Fortune, who just misses wide. That puck's going to squirt out. Not really the execution the Kings are looking for.
Come on, buddy, come on.
Just too much on the outside. The Ducks are probably happy to let him do that. Park's going to get in the blue line. Colin Frank drives center. And Park tries to do a little too much with it, and he loses it. Connolly was looking to slip down past Chiavetti, but Chiavetti was there. Puck slides over to Frank. Slap shot, didn't quite get as much on it as he normally does, as the man was right in his face, so he had to shorten up his windup. Earhart and Frank control play down low. And the Ducks have a couple players run into each other. That allows Earhart to control. He sends it back to Park, who sends it over to Chiavetti. Chiavetti, nifty little stick handling move. Coach Beebe asking for a line change. And the Kings continue to stay on the outside. To this point, the power play is now over and no shots on net. And Rudy the Russian, he's going to cover up. 7:56 to go. A lot of perimeter play there. One chance and it went over the net, so no shots officially on net. Kings, interesting lineup change here as Bourne jumps up to take place of Weber, and he's going to play center with Caffey and Morris. We haven't seen this line combo this year. Memphis Day jumps on a late change. Bourne's going to, I don't know who it was, but we're back. Hopefully we didn't lose our cell signal. Oh, puck stolen by Morris, sent over by Caffey. Puck's loose, and the Ducks are going to come away with it. Tyler Kedzo gains center, tries to send it over to Holland. CJ Stice goes to play it. Good job stealing the puck there. Sends it over to Bourne, and the Kings are abreast. And the puck's sent away. Morris, he's trying to beat Holland and another Ducks player. Almost strips him there. Good effort. Puck sent back down low. Good forechecking. Here goes Caffey. He's going to try and win it from Day. He's going to board him against the wall. Good job. Good job by Bourne. Good job by Caffey to hold it in. Morris, he gets it in. And the Kings are in a nice position here. And they're set up. Caffey, it looks, oh, he just loses an edge. Good opportunity there. And the Ducks are able to get it out. Good shift there for that group. Good zone time. Nice job by Torrey Pittner to use the high glass. Kings go for a change. Quentin Borden stays on, and he goes to D, apparently, or just stays in the neutral zone. Quentin Borden makes the move at the blue line. He sends it in. Coach Beebe calling him off. Pat Fortune forechecks. He's with Hoffman and Aiden Park now. Puck nearly brains Laref, but we're okay there. Hopefully we still have a picture for those back home. I got a phone call, and sometimes that'll screw up our connection. Aiden Park sends it down to Fortune. Fortune loses an edge. Ducks send it up, unable to get out of the zone. Drake Murray walks the line. Oh, there it is! Drake Murray, nice low shot, rebound. Hoffman had a whack at it, but it's Pat Fortune who sees the loose change and cleans it up. And that's a big goal as the Kings add to their cushion. 6-3 to go, 6-3 now with 6:19 to go, I should say. That was a couple of good back-to-back shifts here as we got to be able to play 5-on-5 play, so good job. Pat Fortune sends it in on Rudy the Russian. Rudy steers it away. Hoffman sends it to Park. Park does battle along the wall with Beto. Beto just gets it out, didn't like what he saw. Kenny Mack sends it to his D partner for the moment, Drake Murray. Murray circles around, gonna go from one zone to a second zone to a third zone and loses it. But Pat Fortune's there, and Fortune sends it in. Fortune's gonna go for a change. Murray is gonna go back to the point. Hoffman does a good job of forechecking there. Aiden Park can't quite come away with it, but it's hammered by Drake Murray. Big rebound as Earhart had just replaced Pat Fortune and almost got it. Park sends it in. Earhart gets a tip on it, but that goes wide. Puck sent back down low to Colin Frank. Colin Frank tries to send to Park. That's intercepted. Hunter Tom's there. He's going to shoot it. That doesn't get through. As Stefanik sends it away, Beto wasn't quite ready for it, and the Kings send it back to neutral ice. Stice turns it over, and Ollie Clark is going to try and come against 4 gold jerseys, but no luck. Park sends it to Frank, but that's out of his reach. Connolly, he loses the puck. Menzel, he's going to make a move. And there goes Colin Frank. Memphis Day, he's got a man trapped. That's well offsides. 4:55 to go. Kings are back in control, 6-3. This is a good one here. A spirited affair. There's been some fisticuffs. Looks like a couple of players probably serving 10-minute penalties for being bad boys. Kings have a chance here, potential 3-on-2 developing with Caffey, Bourne, and Chiavetti. Bourne, he tries to make a move, but he loses an edge and goes down. Connolly counters. He's got Christensen driving the net. Good play by Torrey Pittner just to stay right where he was and do a little poke check. Bourne tries to slide it past Menzel. He does. Caffey on the forecheck, but Holland gets around him and sends it up to Connolly. Chiavetti pursues Connolly. Nice job there. Separates him from the puck, and the Kings control. Torrey Pittner sends it back to Caffey a little behind him, but Caffey controls, sends it over to Quentin Bourne, and Bourne goes on the forecheck. Caffey, just unable to slip past Christensen, but Chiavetti, nice stop and start. Good play by Christensen to hold up. Wow, Kedzo is about 1,000,000 miles offsides. How is that not offsides there? That's a bizarre non-call by a linesman who was looking right at it. That stick was in, it looked like Torrey Pittner's skates by Kedzo, but no call there. Puck is following the Ducks around. Kings having a hard time getting it out. This is one of those ones you don't like to see. Good kick by Torrey Pittner there. And Kings should be able to get this one out as there's a wall scrum. Puck is, high stick on Menzel and Park. No call. Big wall scrum as we're down to 3:15 to go in this affair. Pittner sends it over to Kenny Mack. Kenny Mack tries to move to Caffey, but that's in the skates. Line change for the Kings. Drake Murray jumps on. Morris jumps on. Quentin Bourne sends the puck up. That's out of the reach of Morris. That puck's deflected. Stefanik goes in. Kings are line juggling a little bit. All kinds of discombobulation. Wall scrum. Puck's high fly ball. That's going to get out of the zone. Ollie Clark sends that up. Morris, good job angling his player. Forces Vincent to stop and start. Vincent plays it on his backhand to Stefanik. Stefanik makes a move at the blue line. He's got one man to beat. That's CJ Stice, but good back check there by Duke Earhart. Earhart sends it into the skates of Park. Park's shot on net. Bears has a little bit of control handling it, but there's Drake Murray. Murray sends it up to Morris, a little high for him to control. Stefanik was going for a change, and the puck comes to him. Good stick there by Park, and that's going to be icing. 2:05 to go here in the third. Hoffman, Fortune, and Frank on. Fortune, the goal scorer on the last one there. He's at center. You don't see him play center too often. Nice change of pace, going back to the days of the Wave. Christensen plays that along. He's had a lot of ice time today. Good to see that. Former junior king, Colin Frank. Big slap shot. That's blocked by Menzel. And Connolly tries to come away with it, but he's harassed by 3 Kings players. Connolly's going to get center and get it deep. Glove back to him. Hoffman tries to send it in. No luck. It's a big scrum. And looks like McGarren's going to play it over to Beto. Beto, nice pass to Connolly. Connolly makes a move with the blue line, puts Christensen way offsides, so he's got to regroup. 1:20 to go. And Connolly tries to beat 5 Kings players. Weirdly, that did not work. And Drake Murray's got time. A couple of forecheckers there. Pat Fortune, he's going to slide it over on his backhand. Unsuccessful, but it comes back to him. He gains red. He gets it inside the zone. Ducks counter. Beto, he turns it over. Ducks are doing a little too much 1-on-3, 1-on-4 play here. So that's not going the way they want. Chiavetti and Caffey come away. 3 Ducks players back, now 4. Caffey tries to drop his shoulder and make a move. And he's going to try to send it over to Park. Final 35 seconds of this one. And then it's on to Chicago for the Ducks, and the Kings are going to be on a short little break. Hunter Tom sends that in. Rudy the Russian makes another save. Good body there by Aiden Park on Memphis Day. He bodies in Holland. Quentin Bourne, slap shot. A little too much wedge action there as that got under it. Chiavetti tries to come away, and we're down to the final 10 seconds. And the Kings look to win their fourth of the year off the Ducks, 4 out of 5. And that'll do it. (6-3) final. In the looks like there's something called. You know, I turned my camera away for 1 second, and the ref yells at somebody. Sorry, I didn't see what that was. Either way, that's it from the Toyota Sports Center. Kings skate away to a 6-3 final and improve their record to 22-3 on the season. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this one. We'll broadcast the next time the Kings are playing. Bye.